Oh, you see that Steve Smith stuff?
No. Oh, I saw. Wait, is that the NFL guy?
Yeah.
I saw text messages.
Yeah.
Are we recording?
I'll censor it. One guy basically called, Steve Smith is an ex-NFL player, yeah? He called him because he found messages on his wife's phone of her texting Steve Smith, innit? Basically having an affair, innit? He called him and was like, yo, like, what you saying now? What Steve Smith said?
It was silent.
He said sorry once and it was silent the whole time. But he basically exposed all the messages between the wife and it, and everyone was just like, bro, you look worse here. Like,
That's what I was thinking. So, who do you think looks the worst in that situation out of the three parties?
The woman should.
But the man's.
The woman should, but now the man has made it.
It's hard because Steve Smith is in a marriage as well.
Oh, he's in a marriage too.
I didn't deep it, so yeah.
Oh, Steve Smith's the worst here.
No.
Oh, Steve Smith.
But they're both married. They both have kids, like, separately.
They're both as bad as each other.
Because he probably didn't want none of this out.
He didn't need to. He didn't.
Yeah, and the guy bringing it out, he's already shameless.
Yeah,
because he didn't care about it being out.
Bro, now everyone knows that's him for that and your wife for that. You didn't need to know. If you didn't say anything, the only people that know about that.
He only did that to tarnish my man's image. He's a suicide bomber.
Yep. Man, then if
he don't care about his image because he's thinking that's this thing.
Yeah, Steve Smith.
They look at he's a name. Like he don't care about his image and his family and his kids and that.
He has friends though. Like if God forbid that's happened to me and I'm not shaming this famous person, man, delete that. Delete that. What are you talking about?
They're alien. Like they think differently. Everything to them differently. So in his eye, Steve Smith. That's a celeb, like he's not even looking at how it's affecting him, his friends.
Because he tagged all his accounts. He tagged the Ravens account, all the endorsement deals he done. Tagged everyone still.
Like, what are you doing?
Crazy still.
No, but Bangs, bro, that TikTok, that killed me.
Hey, that was the funniest thing.
That killed me.
It's the fact you were like in English.
I know you saved her, but I don't know what she said. Bro. That wasn't no Serena.
She said Thingy Williams.
I went on Wikipedia. I was like, bro, is that
Matombo though? I hear it. It makes sense.
No,
it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, no, that was hilarious still.
Up and down these ends, I'm like a box to box.
I think Havertz can get 20 goals in the league.
You know, this 65% of what Haaland does.
He's done an unbelievable job for the next manager.
He's just been getting.
Yeah. Salah gave.
Welcome back to another episode of the Tapping Merchants. You are here with myself, KM. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. All platforms. To my right, we have the one, the only.
Yeah. Happy to be here, man.
To his right, we have the one, the only.
KH, blessed to be here.
And to his right, we have the one, the only.
DA, let's go.
Alright, man, only. Quick check of attendance. Put your hands up if your team won this weekend.
Why is this guy giggling like a little girl, fella?
Because we've just been crowned champion.
Bro, you don't know what this feeling's been like. It's been what?
This is the first time he won there in like 10 years, isn't it?
It's been a while. But it's a good feeling. Obviously, just come back from 4:30 Etihad. We won 2-0 away. We've done a double over City. Clean sheet, double over them as well. They ain't scored against us this year. So going into the game, obviously midweek we dropped points against Villa. Disappointing, and there was a lot of talk about Arsenal potentially closing the gap. We'll get onto them, but today we knew it's still 8 points, and if we win, take it to 11. And yeah, I think we started off. It was a bit like we're okay, but City obviously they were gonna have a response coming from the thrashing midweek, and I feel like he set up with the forward midfield again, which he done against Villa, which was. I felt maybe incited a lot of pressure on. You could see very much today was about counter-attacking. Filling out the midfield as best as doubling up with our fullbacks, which I think potentially could be something we see against PSG moving forward, where you got two or direct tricky wingers. But Soboslai, this last one for today.
You know what?
Go on.
Allow
it, no. I'm not hearing this.
You're not hearing
I had him
what?
in my FPL, yeah.
Oh
I watched
my-
this guy miskick the ball game after game.
No, it's not game after game. What about the last 2 months?
Last games. I had him. I literally took him out from Matoma for this game. I had him the last 3 games. I'm watching this guy in front of goal miskick the ball full over the ball.
Loud Cass. His overall games, the last month to 2, he's been one of our best players.
Now he wants to talk
no,
about
his overall games.
This guy loves goals and assists, bro.
So his overall game. Did you watch the game? Did you watch the game today?
Yes.
Was he one of the best players on the pitch? Yes or no? Name me 3 players better than him.
Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Impossible.
Not
Impossible.
Trent.
Impossible. Impossible.
Not Trent.
Impossible. This.
Not Trent.
We got it, ladies and gentlemen.
But Soboslai wasn't top 3 player.
Yes,
on
he
the pitch.
was.
He wasn't, bro.
Relentless the whole pitch.
Soboslai was everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like, cool. There were a few moments of quality that I was like, I see why I laughed at you, kind of thing. But I think overall,
he's not been good for the past 2 months.
He's been one of our best. Yes, he has, bro. Consistent.
Okay.
Like,
Cool.
And today again, everywhere, not in possession. Lose the ball, someone else loses the ball, he tracks back. Final third round, he's pulling off. The goal he assisted just offside for Curtis Jones. He's getting to the edge of it. That wind is mad. Getting to the edge of it. Obviously, goal in the first half. Like, his just overall performance, I think, was great. And he's arguably one of the most important players in that midfield for us. I think Gravenberch, another solid performance. Konate as well.
Gravenberch, solid performance. He didn't do much today.
That's why I said solid performance.
No, he's just saying words because even then he said Soboslai is arguably one of the most important players in the midfield.
Man watches my.
No,
I
he's
watch
not.
the most Liverpool games. I know how important Soboslai is.
He's not, bro. That's why he's
What do you mean
rotating
he's
every
not?
other
Well,
week.
how can you tell me?
That's why
how
he's
can you tell me
rotating
not?
every
There's
other
3
week.
midfielders, right? There's 3 midfielders.
And
Is
two of
he the
them are
most
established.
important?
We played 4 midfielders today. Yeah.
Do you play
The
4
last 2
midfield
games-
every week?
The last 2 games we played 4 midfielders.
Over the last 2 months where he's been one of your best players,
Yes.
there's 3 midfielders.
Yeah.
Is he the most important midfielder?
Gravenberch is the most.
Is he the
important.
second most important midfielder?
He's
He's more important than
McAllister.
McAllister.
over the last 2 months, he's been more important than Matt.
We're just saying things.
We're not
now.
saying stuff.
We
Because
are
man watches
saying
Liverpool.
things.
You're talking
We
about.
are saying things.
You told me Trent was better than him today,
We
so I
are
can't
saying
take your
things.
word for anything today.
We are saying
You
things.
told me Trent was better than him
You
today.
just said Soboslai is more important than McAllister. So now I
said
can't
he's
take your
become
word
one of
for
our most important
anything.
midfielders.
Is he
He's
the
been one
most
of our-
important?
He's been one of our most
Is he the
important.
most? There's 3 midfielders in the team.
One
Is
of
he the
our most important
Okay,
midfielders.
there's 3 midfielders in the
Forget
team.
that, one of
Is
our
he
most
the-
important players. I was
Alright,
telling it to
cool,
11.
cool.
Out of 11. He had a great performance. I don't know what anyone
You
watched, but
said
he
a
had a
great
great
2
performance.
months.
And he had a great performance today.
All right, but you said he's been great for 2 months.
Yeah, and today. Both things can be true.
Okay, but one of them is wholeheartedly incorrect.
Was Trent the top 3 best player on the pitch today?
No,
So why do you say it was?
because I wanted to. Was Soboslai arguably one of your best players for the past 2 months?
Yeah, that's why I said it.
No.
But I've said, name me 4 Liverpool games you watched over 2 months right now. Don't answer that question because I don't want you to lie on camera. Okay
What,
then,
so I've watched the
so don't
majority
try
of
and
them.
G-check
I've
me what
watched the
Liverpool have
majority
been
of
doing.
them.
I know what Liverpool have been playing at. If you told me, Enzo's been,
So
I'll take
Van
your word for
Dijk.
it.
So Van Dijk hasn't been. He said top 3
Yeah,
players.
it's calm.
I didn't
Van
say top 3 over
Dijk,
the last 2 months.
Salah.
Let him.
I said
let
one of
him.
our-
Let
There
him.
was a spell in January where Diaz was doing a mad thing as well, wasn't it?
Let him say
Again,
what he
incorrect.
wants. Let him say.
D, check him out. Diaz been doing anything.
Any.
Let him.
Okay then.
Let him.
And you
Am I
man have been
bugging?
telling me about Salah when he did the January post patch
Diaz,
when
Diaz
he been doing
through
nothing.
Gazy all year, bro.
Exactly. He got his first goal literally the other week in the.
If you
his
said
first
Gakpo, then I would
Oh,
maybe.
that's what I was thinking of. My bad.
who's been out the last 2-3 weeks. Man, them. Anyways, we don't need to harp on Soboslai. I didn't know that would touch everyone's nerves. I think he was great. Konate again, an exceptional performance in every time Doku went past Trent, he cleared everything.
Every time. Doc,
What did I say? Anytime.
No, you said every
Any-
time, but I'm emphasizing.
Both are right.
Yeah. Any sash there
So
for
has
me.
Konate
Yeah.
been one of your most important players since he's been back?
When he came back from injury.
Yeah.
Like, he's been solid with Van Dijk, yeah.
Has he been one of your most important players or not?
I think so, yeah. But Soboslai can be as well. Go on.
How many important players do you have?
To win a title, you're gonna need a good few. You're gonna need 5 or so, and Soboslai is definitely one of them.
Soboslai is one of your 5. Nah, G.
Name me my 5 because you know Liverpool. Go
Alisson, Virgil, Trent, Robbo, Konate, Max 10.
again. Stop. When you say certain names, it's you. Because I know he's gonna mess up. Why is it Robbo? And Alisson was missed the majority of the 2 months.
Is Alisson still not important to winning a league title?
Yeah. So what? You're gonna name everyone in the team that's important. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say here?
But onto obviously Salah again, another goal, another assist. Like, what do we say about this guy?
Is it 25 goals now?
Bro, he's got 40 GNA in the league, bro.
He's got 50.
We're in Feb.
Yeah, he's got 50 in all comps.
We're in Feb, you know. This is gonna go down as statistically the best Premier League season ever.
He could break the record by the end of March, you know.
Bro, how many games you got left before the end of the month?
12. The end of the month. I think maybe one more.
Okay.
I think Luke. So yeah, I think
the record for GNA is 44.
Yeah,
he could break the assist record by the end of March.
Yeah.
And then what? Goals record, Haaland's
I can't lie.
No, I
hey,
don't think
Salah,
that's the goal.
I rate Salah, but these assists, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Not today's one was calm. Midweek. What the Trent goal, bro?
You're bad, man, bro.
Hey, cool. Hey, I'm nitpicking. Great player, all time.
So what about his overall performance? Did you think where did you rank it today?
Does his thing like?
No, I like. It was a good outlet for Liverpool. I think when they were under the caution, there were periods in the game where City were passing it around the box, like shuffling it.
Yeah.
And they just bang it up to Salah, and the way he was holding off Guardiola, I don't understand how the core strength
He's strong, man.
is crazy, bro.
No, Salah's elite, and it was a good response. Obviously, again, we got another one midweek, but I think it was important. Setting up shop, defending deep, countering. I like the subs again. Bring on Endo, which helps kind of ease out the game.
There's one thing I noticed about Slot. I think he's a similar manager to Ancelotti, you know.
Okay.
In the sense that I don't know that Slot's... No, hear me out. Ancelotti, you don't really... With Slot, yeah, I'm not seeing like Slot ball kind of thing. I'm seeing many different ways to beat a team in it. And I think it's kind of similar to Ancelotti, where he hasn't really got like a style of play. He's a tinker man. Yeah. He plays the opponent kind of thing.
Yeah, no.
So I'm just seeing slight similarities still, and I think it's and I'm comparing it to like the kind of manager that I have, the kind of manager that he has. That's all like they've got a certain way of playing, and they're not gonna deviate away from that. Where we're seeing successful managers or teams that are being successful this season, your Madrids. I think Barcelona switch it up as well a bit. I know more time they'll play with like a high line, and tiki taka will always be like the base of their football, but they're able to switch it up a lot. And I think you lot do that well as well. So
yeah, no, I think you've seen that like the last 2 games, changing before it was Salah and Jota midweek. It was Salah Diaz trying to outlet. Don't know what type of game it was. Like we had Nunes, Chiesa, Gakpo, and Jota all on the bench. Like he knew, cool, if the game isn't like that, I can change it, and he didn't need any of that apart from Gakpo for the last 5. But that was just going out. So no, I think it's big. 11 points clear right now. Obviously, game in hand. I just think, yeah, man, it was important. We have bigger things to slay, so to keep that kind of gap at least 8 was important, because Newcastle midweek, we saw them earlier today. Great start, great performance, so it's not going to be easy, but yeah, man, happy with it. I'm not going to be titles over, titles done. It's still a lot of season left to play, but
this game,
really
it's Arsenal, bro. Okay. Like, is this a good segue onto Arsenal? Because it seems like every time
don't say it like that.
Don't say nothing about City.
Oh, what about City? Like this is what they are this season.
You just got knocked out of the Champions League.
Do you think Pep needs to come under more scrutiny for how the season's played out, or the lack of solutions he's had?
Yeah,
I think if Pep wasn't Pep, people would be talking about it more.
But at least ask the question.
Yeah.
Like, we can't just brush aside and move to Arsenal. Like,
because he's done of what he's done, you can have a season off.
I'm talking about this season, and just like how it's played out.
And Cash has mentioned before, you lost Rodri and the whole season collapsed. Like, you're a better team than that.
Yeah.
You're a better team than that.
Today, like, you look like a team with guns but no gunpowder. Like, they were just shooting air the whole game. Like, just passing it constantly. Liverpool was like, okay, you can keep it. You can literally keep it. You can have it. Cool.
And one person that should shield like responsibility to carry this team isn't Phil Foden. Obviously, De Bruyne's past his best.
Yeah, I'm going to touch on De Bruyne later on, but yeah.
One of the best players we've ever seen. But yeah. Agreed. Another player that probably needs to come under more scrutiny this season is Phil. Like, you need
when the dynamics are good,
you need to take
he
more
looks great.
responsibility. Same way I say about Palmer with that Chelsea side. He needs to take more responsibility. Odegaard with Arsenal.
Yeah.
When the front is right there,
players are stinking.
when it's right there, like you need to take it. You need to take it.
I was right about Odegaard, man. I was right.
No.
I was.
No, you
You can't. No, you can't be.
I've been the same things I was saying then.
No answer is set for stone for any of these players. You could be right or wrong about any of them.
It's timing. It's just the week you say it. This is the week you say it.
If Palmer goes and packs a brace or a hat,
Oh, Palmer's way better than Odegaard though.
But I'm just saying, if he does, then narrative again will just change. Same with Foden.
Conversations. Remember, you were doing best player in the world conversations. Times changed, but yeah, I think City will come back. I think there's going to be a lot of clear out needed. But I'll be actually interested to see what it looks like with Pep needing a hard reset. Pep ain't had a year like this where he's the 5th, 6th best team in his league. City didn't even make the knockout.
This is the longest he's ever stayed at a club. So
seeing what this will be, I think, another tier to his potential legacy. If he can reset, build a City team up, they're gonna have minimum 8 outgoings in the summer, and a lot of it will be players that I think were caught over the last half to a full decade. So
some of these players are irreplaceable. Like KDB, you're not gonna find someone with that level of talent. Bernardo.
Yeah,
you can find.
I think you can find a Bernardo
Silva. You can't find another KDB.
KDB's.
I'm just saying, but Bernardo in the big games.
Yeah, he steps up.
Always step up.
Yeah, but you got to think this guy had an Aguero. He had a David Silva. Did he have Yaya? Or was
Yaya didn't really play like.
He had a back end Yaya.
He had a company.
Straight from David Silva, he went to KDB.
Yeah, and Bernardo from Monaco. But like, he
didn't even buy KDB. He fell into KDB.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, he wanted him at Bayern, to be fair.
Did he?
When he went to City, he wanted him at Bayern.
Yeah, he switched over. He's done the blazing wingers. He's then done a season 9. Then he's done a goal scoring 9. Change it. The way he tinkers so
there's
much.
no full confidence in
Pep,
in whatever he's gonna come out
facts,
with. 100%. Like you can't doubt him.
Yeah. Facts, but. I will be very interested to see what they look like.
Wait, you think KDB? What were you gonna say about him?
We'll have the chat later.
Calm.
There's still some games we need to get through.
Cool.
Do you want to go to Saturday for a kickoff?
Emirates.
Chance to close to 5 points.
Most important game of the season. I feel like now, and I told you that I feel like if Arsenal drop points, like I'm so confident in Liverpool just going Etihad and winning because I just like it's like how
everything
it works
goes
in my
perfect
head.
for them.
No. They make it perfect for themselves. They've lost one game
every time they've dropped points.
They've lost one game this season,
bro. Yes, they've lost one game this season.
They're on 64.
However, how many games you drawn?
64. Are you 30 points ahead of?
5 or 6,
You're 20. Wait, you're 20 points ahead of like 4th and 5th and that.
No.
Like they're on like 44. Like Newcastle on that.
40,
and Nottingham Forest.
Forest are 47.
Like
they've
lost one game.
You're 20 points ahead of City and they're in 4th.
But yeah,
it's not looking good, man.
Yeah, disappointing. There's nothing you can really say about this team. It's just like every time we get a little opportunity, Liverpool drop points, the team just fails to step up, and it's very frustrating. I think a lot of that probably was. I have to put blame on Arteta, the captain. Like when we started the game poorly, nothing really changed. And when we start a game slow with the attack we had, it was just very stale. Obviously, Mourinho played up top. I don't even think he played bad, or shocking or anything. We're just toothless and nothing comes through the middle of the pitch. I think Odegaard, it's a big conundrum because I don't think he's a terrible player, but we can't build around him.
You think the team has outgrown him?
A little bit, yeah. And I think he needs to take a back step. He can't be our main creator. There's too many deficiencies. He can't carry the ball. He's not strong. He can barely get a shot on target. And this guy's our captain. I don't think he should be captain either. I think him being our captain just sums us up. Just sums us up. just soft.
I think his biggest deficiency is maybe his mentality.
Bro, he's a cheerleader, bro. Every time he wants to
scoff for the neck,
every time he wants to rev up the crowd. I think there was a period. I think I sent it into the GC.
The combo and he's
running
away. Bro, the goal's right there. Like I think he hides. I think this game, the season, the board, like we knew a game like this would come. Like I didn't think we were gonna go on this run. It wasn't gonna continue. Wanyeri wasn't gonna take us to a title. As much as that would have, I would have loved that. But yeah, we're in a place where the board, they failed to do anything. They failed to get in a player, and we've been left short. And bro, we're reaping what we what we sowed, and we're gonna see it in the Champions League as well. I can't be confident against PSV. I can't. They're top of their league. They've got a balanced team.
But you'll have Saka back then, no?
Saka's not back end of April,
bro.
Oh yeah.
They could be out by the time he's back.
And even if we make it to the next round, even with Saka, like,
oh yeah, either Atletico or Real Madrid.
Yeah, so it's very poor. Like, it's just like every time we close the gaps, the potential to close it, we always falter. Like, just the mentality. Arteta, like, I've taken some blame off because the board, there's evidently something wrong.
Yeah, the board done him dirty a bit still.
But the players, the performances, I thought obviously Rice was poor. Just
Rice looked rattled.
Partey was poor. Bro, everyone was poor, bro. To be fair, yeah. Kudus, great performance. I thought he was amazing. Quality. Holding up the ball.
It was a bit similar to Salah's performance today, you know.
Yeah,
West Ham would just bang the ball up to him.
Just an outlet, giving the rest of the teams a breather. I think he was quality.
I would love him at Anfield, man.
No, he's a player, man. But
Did you see how much they're requesting for Isak? Mr. 95 million.
Well, 200 million euros. I saw those reports. Don't worry, we'll grab him.
All right, 95 million.
We'll grab him.
But yeah,
Nunes plus 110.
Nunes plus 170.
But yeah, there's nothing much to say on Arsenal. Like, yeah, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, no, I can't lie. Season over, bro. Forget about it. I'm gonna be real. I've been having faith every week.
Bro, you had faith in us. I've been saying it for months.
I said like if you beat, like you needed to beat West Ham, like, but it's done.
But even so, our expiry date was coming, bro. It was coming.
It's done. It's so done.
So like, what would you focus on the rest of the season? You got champs. You got poor into
said the Premier League is over in.
It's not, man. Then why are you saying it's 23rd?
Oh, it's over. Man.
What happened to competition?
Do you know what's so mad? We win this game. People said, "Oh, the pressure might be on a little bit."
Bro,
now we're just so far away. Just don't even bother.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's why I think it's not real.
See away the statement. No, it is real. Stop it.
It's not.
No one's trying to listen.
Okay,
to
stop the gimmick now,
life.
please, man. Stop.
Honestly,
man. Stop.
Like, it's not even
man. Them
cool. Like, you're not cool. You don't look cool. You look like a fool.
Like, man, we were 90 minutes away from. It was about to be 3 people thinking it's going to be a 5-point gap. Like,
and you still would have won.
Listen, if spots and maybes, you're 11 points clear. That's what we are.
But
talk on that. Don't talk.
Yeah, 11 points clear.
No, you're 11 points clear. Come on. Yeah. So talk on that. Yeah,
man,
not that if you were gonna
11 points with another game in hand. So let's call it 8 because when we had our game in hand,
I called that one. What did I call the West Ham game?
What? Like
I said what? Because you were 7 when you drew to Villa.
We were 8 clear,
and I said that's 5.
Yeah.
Was it 5?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But you said it was 5. You said it was 5.
So you can't view it like that, can you?
So the season's over.
The season's over. I swear that was over. Like, it's done.
Fair.
Like, everyone just pack up.
Yeah, it's
like, pack up.
Just make sure you don't slip into any top 4.
Just let the bell ring.
Yeah, we just. I've even surprised that our previous results were so good. I was surprised we beat City. Surprised a couple other games. But yeah, I don't know where to go with this team, and this summer's massive.
Yeah, huge.
You don't want to start falling down the table, like
huge summer.
Like if we don't, like we're just gonna go back to where we was. I'll be real. Yeah, man.
Because I think they're a year more into their project. They should be better. Chelsea.
We say that every year, man.
Yeah, man.
I know, but
I don't have any faith in those directors.
Obviously, some of the Villa look like they're on the ascend,
Yeah.
but they're gonna need to do what to get into Europe again. Newcastle, if they get Europe, like City, no one thinks City are gonna be this bad again.
Like, I truly believe that.
Have you seen your record against Newcastle, Fulham, and Villa?
Yes.
Have you seen your
Like,
record?
I actually think I like the way they play. Like they always, like when they're up for it, like they can beat anyone.
Yeah, Arteta loses to like he has struggles against
deep
certain
this man.
teams,
Them.
yeah.
He's unbeaten against a big six in a while. Yeah. So I think 18 Premier League games against a big six, no defeats. But against Newcastle, Fulham, Villa, and West Ham, 20 games, 4 wins, 5 draws, 11 losses.
But I don't like the big six thing because United have been out of the big six in that period. You've been out of the big
If
six.
you're gonna include big six, you're gonna have to probably include some like Newcastle.
But that's just the
past
big
2
clubs.
seasons.
But I'm just saying I hate
hear what
stats
you're
like that.
saying.
Yeah.
A lot of stats,
But don't know
in
stats.
general
The
are
context is
like they're all like you can extrapolate a piece of
It's bare. So let's take out
create
data from
stats
it
based
then.
on that.
The big
and
six ain't your
just paint
issue.
whatever narrative you
It's
want.
getting up for the games where you should be winning.
No, I don't think it's it's not necessarily a
They
game we
shouldn't
should
be winning those games.
Should we
Villa
win?
away, Newcastle
It's
away. That's not
play-
you should be winning.
It's-
At home they should be
Villa
winning.
last year when they needed to, West Ham twice at home, so Fulham you should beat them
Fulham,
double.
If they and this is Arsenal we're talking about. They want to be Premier League winners, no?
Yeah, but no, they dropped points against Villa, against Forest. That's not
Yeah,
the
but it's
issue.
not often.
I think he mentioned what the issues were.
It's certain styles like because Odegaard, say for example, Odegaard's against a physical team like Newcastle or a Villa.
Oh, yeah, mission.
struggles. Or if you just get around him, struggles. Our midfield lacks creativity. Bar Odegaard, we have no senior creative midfielder.
That's so sad.
Arsenal Football Club supposed to be going for a title.
But is your issue midfield?
I think it's midfield,
It's
bro. It's
definitely one
definitely
of them.
midfield. It's mid.
Zubimendi's not the answer, by
It's,
the
it's
way.
not just up front. I know about up front. Midfield, there's a problem. We need another creative midfielder, bro.
But you need a striker first, no?
Yeah, because
That's what I'm saying. There's more than one problem. It's not just we get a striker and Arsenal are good. There's deeper issues. I think there's deeper issues.
But I think if you had a striker now, then you would be competing.
With
the deeper issues.
with Saka injured, with Saka still injured.
Yeah. With the deeper issues you're
No,
mentioning,
because
personally.
they didn't create that many chances against West Ham. Where if there was a striker that they would have.
I watch them every game create chances. Maybe not against
Bro,
West Ham.
I think
watch them every game create chances. Maybe I'm wrong. I watch Arsenal create chances every game. Not so much against West Ham, and even against West Ham, there was chances like here and there, not chances, but there was half chances.
Yeah, I don't think we create good quality chances, half chances. Like Leicester game, we struggled. Like it took us to the 80-something minute to score.
But then again, if you've got a striker, his movements, all of that, like that's got it.
But even getting the ball to the striker, we need people to get the ball to the striker. That's where I'm saying there's still a further problem.
But I think Odegaard. Okay, I think Odegaard on Rice and that can. If a striker, for example, there was a run. I don't even want to mention this, but Szoboszlai made a run at the. But that run made Salah's mind up for him because it was clear where Szoboszlai was running. Like, if you get a striker, like who knows where to be and the positions to take, it's going to create more space for
It's
other
like you
players
said
around
before,
him.
like the kind of creator Arsenal need is the one that you have. The one that got you a point against.
Again, I don't think Arsenal's main issue is
midfielder
creating.
I think it's multiple issues. The striker one is obviously glaring, but I think a midfielder one is you might not see it now, but as someone that watches Arsenal, trust me, we need better. We need an addition, I should say.
I think you probably no, you are right, but I'm just saying I would go with more of the urgent signings.
That he
is an urgent
signing.
I don't think it's an urgent one.
So
That's why I
you think we
disagree.
can keep our same midfield that we have now, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, and go next season and challenge for a title if we just add a striker?
I was talking about this season, not next season. I don't know how next season is going to play out. I was talking about this season. Next season will be different. And next season you'll have Marino in midfield as well. And you'll probably lose Partey. You might have
Marino, over my dead body, he's in my midfield.
Marino doesn't improve
Over
the
my dead
creativity.
body.
Marino doesn't.
It makes it
improve
worse.
creativity.
he's saying their creativity isn't the biggest, so he's not worried about that. Like they're strong defensively, they have enough. If Odegaard and Saka are creative, and then they have a goal scorer, let's say in Isak, he thinks they can challenge. If that was the case, I think with that squad, I can see them challenging.
If you challenge, but
Thank you.
No, but
are we challenging now? Are we challenging now?
But you ain't got the striker now.
But
No,
are we challenging now?
No, you're not anymore. I think the season.
So we challenged up until this week.
Because I just think the season's done. I guess you are. But in my opinion, I just think it's.
I don't think I don't think this is a challenge, by the way. But I'm saying, if this is a challenge, and we add a striker in midfield, bro, and we don't add. Sorry, if we don't add anything, we're not challenging next season.
Yeah,
if we add a striker, I think we'll be marginally better. Yeah. I just think we just need to address all issues. This is what I mean about Arsenal. We don't address all issues. If we add a striker, there's going to be another hole. Oh, we should have got a creative midfielder. I'm just saying. I know you're saying striker, but we need both. It's both.
It should have been done in January still.
Yeah, but
speaking of clubs that do things in January, we got touched by a club that.
Did stuff in January.
Did business in January, where a club that backs the manager.
And you know what? So I'll let you because it was off the back of yours. I saw someone tweet. It was just like Aston Villa obviously bought in Rashford. They bought in Asensio. Then they said Kolo Muani's doing this thing as Juventus. They spoke about how permanent signings aren't always the case. Sometimes you need a temporary solution or a temporary fix. So. Yeah, even if there wasn't the best permanent signing, there's different things you could have done.
Yeah, there's players out there, man.
And those two changed the game yesterday, innit?
Yeah, bro. Like, what can I say, man? Cass, you called it. Well done.
Yeah. A game you said you were going to win, right?
I did. Because, like, we have a good record against Villa. I think they've only beat us once, like, the last, like...
You even had the week off.
4 years.
Yeah, Villa had... Yeah, Villa had
a tough midweek game. Cool, whatever. Look, I'll start with. I think our issues.
What, me and you?
Yeah, you have issues. We have the same issues in terms of the board, management, and players.
Your board spends. Bro.
But our boards, both our boards have made mistakes. My board has spent money on stuff. His board have been inactive. But at the same, we have issues at board level. That's what I'm trying to say.
This is about Chelsea.
Whatever, cool. But again, this. Am I talking shit or something?
No.
I think he's thinking like when in the girl group when one girl calls the other one.
Not me. No. Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say anything like that. Don't do that. That's slimy from you, bro. You're adding 2. You added 20.
So then, yeah, but like, so the manager has obviously switched it up. He started Pedro Neto up top, and I think he actually had a decent. Did you watch the game?
Yeah.
I thought we played decent. Still, like
first half was alright.
First half was good. I think from everything we did, the first half was good. I think having Reece James playing midfield as well. I don't think obviously it's not his natural position and stuff, but he didn't look like a square peg in a round hole. He
said he could play anywhere. So to be fair,
yeah, you said he can play left wing.
I didn't say it.
You literally said that midweek, bro.
What did I say? Give me context. What did I say?
No! If he played for Man United, he'd be Man United's best.
No, you said he start. You said start for us as well, left wing.
Yeah, he would.
So you did say that?
Yeah. Reece James would start for you left wing.
Yeah, calm.
Yeah, in 4K.
Wouldn't.
Anyway, Reece.
He's not better than Trossard, bro.
He's better than Trossard.
Anyway, but Reece James having who was I talking to when I was saying Enzo with another, was it you? Cool. I say having Enzo and Caicedo as a double pivot is but having a third one in there can make it. And I think we saw that. I think Caicedo was out there making tackles. Enzo was making third man runs into the box. That's where he got his goal. Great wide play from Neto. And I'm thinking 1-0 up, cool. We've got an early goal. Yeah. Get me a second one. But at the same time, I know my club. And I know if we don't get the second goal quickly, the longer this game goes on, something bad's going to happen. We get to half-time now.
But before half-time, there were so many signs that you were going to concede.
They should have.
Yeah,
they should have come out at half-time winning. They should have never been losing that first half.
Look, I think the injury to Chalobah kind of didn't help things, because I think Tosin is probably our worst centre back.
Van Dijk! Did he just say Van Dijk is the worst centre back?
Come on, put up the tweet.
Did you just say Van Dijk? He's the worst
the tweet, bro.
I didn't tweet it.
You did.
No, I didn't.
But I'm checking that.
Bro, show. You know this guy deletes. I show you. You deleted already.
Bro, insurance policy.
You're sick. You're sick.
You're slimy.
But like yesterday, there was just so. Like, you're the oldest centre-back, the most experienced centre-back, and he's just doing childish things. And when you've got another childish centre-back next to you and Levi Colwill, he's very young, yes, but Ollie Watkins was having his way with him. Like, bro,
like everyone
it's
does.
like Ollie Watkins will drop in to get the ball, yeah, and Levi Cole was pressuring him. But like, you know how when Van Dijk goes and pressures, man, like it would be like, get off, man, like get them. It's like, nah, like
He's trying to hug, man.
stay there. But I think, yeah, also Gusto as well. I think Gusto's forgot how to play football.
Oh.
Or defend, yeah, you got.
Oh, that for the Rashford goal.
Yeah, I think Malo Gusto. I'm not sure what's happened this season because last season it was very promising,
Rashford,
bro.
you know.
Yeah, remember you said Gusto gives him Marcelo vibes. Don't look into it.
I nearly thought him that day.
Wait, before you not shout.
This guy said something out.
This guy's
No, you say.
let me land.
You say something out. Like this thing.
You're the
this
Boeing
season,
airline.
and
There's
Gusto
no
landing.
landing.
Hey, throw enough at the wall.
This
Hey,
airline don't land.
Gusto this
This
season.
airline does not land. I told you what airline you are.
Can I speak?
It doesn't land.
Can I speak?
This airline doesn't
what airline
land.
is it?
Can I speak?
Was it Boeing? What's it?
The one that toppled over.
The
one that
537.
Oh,
Whichever Boeing
yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
Any Boeing airline.
Have you watched Manifest? It's it's that one.
Oh, bro, I couldn't get into that.
5 years in the air.
Yeah.
5 years in the air.
I got through 4 episodes until they start getting powers and that. I said, now I got to draw the line.
Alright, back to any though. Back to
That's
any
the time
though.
back
Back to any though. Sorry, brother.
But don't land that one, please.
Yeah, sorry.
Gusto this season and Gusto last season, 2 different players. Anyway,
Now you gotta pay our 30k
Look.
compensation.
But look,
Cha-ching.
I think there's a lot of things going that's wrong with the club, and I don't think one issue is more important than the others. I think the culmination of everything is the reason why we've got, I think it's 2 wins from our last 10. He's isolated players like Renato Vega, Carney Chukwuemeka, Felix.
Sanchez.
No, I'll get onto the goalkeepers in a second. Just players that I feel like during this period now that could be helpful. For example, Felix. The board.
Can I say, just devil's advocate here? Weren't we praising him for that same thing?
Yes. Earlier on in the season, quick substitutions, making sure everyone's involved.
No, from the fact that he came to a big squad and was like, this is my starting lineup, I'm not moving. So we were praising him for that, and now we are kind of saying, oh, you excluded players and now we could have used those players.
The thing is, at the start of the season, he's identified these 23 players and said, I want to work with them.
Okay.
It's now time to work with these players, and it's still like you're not using them.
Okay.
Like Renato Vega was a signing based off of his profile of player that he wanted. A left centre back that can play left back and CDM. We wanted Calafiori. They didn't get Calafiori. They went and got Renato Vega. 6 months later, he's on loan to Juventus.
He's not as fluid to play that. Do you know? Like, he's not like a Guardiola kind of Fury. Like, he's not. He's too. Like, he's too rigid.
He was until his injury like a week or 2 ago. This last month, he was balling out at Juventus. You know, been one of their best. He's been playing centre back. He's playing left centre back.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been balling out.
I think
there.
Maresca's use of the squad over the season it's gotten worse because I remember games Felix wasn't even coming on.
Yeah, bro.
Just using that in the squad, and now injuries have taken their toll. No backup striker.
No, and that's how I'm getting onto the board. That this January literally would determine
You mean this summer?
The January that's just gone.
Oh, yeah.
Could literally, like you said, there's stopgap replacements there in Colin Mwani, etc., etc. This club has shown if they really want a player in the past in January, they'll get him. How you can't see that this squad needed another central midfielder and a striker, because if Jackson gets injured, it's clear the manager doesn't trust an 18, 19-year-old Mark Gu who hasn't even got 20 senior appearances. And doing nothing is gonna cost us. I don't think we'll get top 4 anymore. I think it's a gamble and it's not paid off. And now you can see that it's going to cost us more than that, because we won't get Champions League. The whole reason why we haven't got a front of shirt sponsor is because they were waiting until we qualify for the Champions League so they could try and boost the money. But now it's not. It's a gamble that's not paying off.
And do you want to talk about the fact that you got signed people to 7-8 year contracts on ridiculous wages?
It's not ridiculous wages. No one's on ridiculous wages. It's just long.
Anyone over
like if you're trying to move Mudryk, are you going to be able to move him? Would he want to sign for any club? Like, would his new contract
was it you I
have
was
to be
talking
8
to?
years?
Mudryk, I think there's a way you'll get out of Mudryk's contract still.
Did they put like stipulations in there?
I think there's definitely a doping clause in there or something. So I think that one. That's why that one
These
there.
people are mad.
Bro, you have to protect yourself, bro.
It's just business.
It's business. But I think the sporting
lawyer,
directors
man.
as well. I think
Take those contracts to lawyers.
the biggest indictment of these sporting directors is the fact that they spent 45 million on 2 goalkeepers and they're both as bad as each other. I think, look, and if we had a decent goalkeeper, we walk out of Aston Villa with a point. The second goal doesn't happen, and it's just like we got onto him so much because he was persistent with Sanchez, even though he was making mistake after mistake after mistake. He's now changed the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper that he swapped Sanchez with is making mistakes. It's like
he was keeping you in the game up to that.
But that's what, bro. That's Sanchez. He makes mistakes as well, but everyone only remembers his mistakes. There's games as well in those games where
I hear you. You're right.
He's doing his thing. That's why I said with Sanchez.
Literally.
So, and it looks like our best goalkeeper is in Strasbourg, because when we went on the run towards the end of last season, he was in goal.
Do you know what
but
happened?
they didn't trust him.
Bring
with
him
the
back next season. You'll be like, oh, he's not good enough. Yeah. That's how I believe you'll do.
Yeah. Look, I don't know. I don't know what goalkeepers out there. Quite frankly,
Bruggen at Brighton's good.
Decent.
Do you say he's decent? You see the mistake he made against?
I saw.
Yeah, but all goalkeepers make howlers, bro. You see Raya when he first started, he had a couple howlers, bro. It happens, man.
You lot thought Onana's good, but he parries it to players all the time.
Not me.
It's like he's playing.
Oh no, Onana is so bad.
He's like cat and mouse.
Decore's goal. Whose fault was that?
Everyone.
There's many things at fault for that.
No, yeah.
But like to do
Maguire,
that.
Why are you parrying it up?
And it's like,
Maguire, that's criminal for he's just on his heels.
The way he parried it was like so feminine. Like he jumped. He parried it and jumped.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Yeah.
Poster boy, that's what it is.
Wait, you don't need to be that woke. You can say something is feminine.
I laugh, don't worry.
You can say something is feminine.
Media training. Hey,
bro.
No, that's not even media trained. That's too much. Like you make something seem that's not right.
Yeah, man. You man are better than that still.
Bro,
You're better than that.
We've seen this play out, bro. We've seen this play out, bro.
So you lot, speaking of Onana, obviously 2-0 down against Everton. Swing Bruno free kick to get you back in it. Got a great finish. Overall, I think I was speaking to you. First half, I thought the quality in that game was so poor, bro.
It was bad.
None of the teams could string passes together, misplaced passes. I felt you don't have no out. Like your only offensive players on that pitch is Bruno, Højlund, and Xerxes. And
when two of those, when you've got Højlund and Xerxes as two of your 3 outlets,
you got none. Because like when Bruno picks up and he looks ahead of him, a lot of the time it's like
you got Xerxes dropping deep, and then
it's either
Højlund just running just for the sake of running.
No touch.
No touch, no nothing.
How did Man United, one of the biggest clubs in the world, end up with these two as their strikers?
Random, do you know how bad it? Like,
this is
one. Okay, fair enough.
Everyone has a one. Everyone has a one.
No, this is the result of agents having clubs in the in a chokehold.
What agent
Didn't Ten Hag have the same agent as Wayland?
did he?
Or Xerxes? He had the same agent as one of them.
Fairs.
Probably.
Fairs. Yeah, it's just I can't lie. Watching that was maybe because I said 12:30. Let me check in. I said my Saturday's gonna be 12:30. You hate watch 3, hate watch 5:30. All in all, it was quite a successful day, if I do say so myself. But you had to set the tempo.
No one really cares.
No. I'm just letting the viewers know.
You already set the scene,
But
bro.
the viewers actually don't care about how
no
your
one
Saturday was
cares.
going.
You don't know
No one
that. You
cares.
don't know that. They be checking in.
No.
Oh, come on. How was your Saturday? They be checking in. She messages me on. Like,
We
so-
believe.
I'll take your word for it. So, I just was like, this is dreadful.
This is what you have to watch.
And this is what
every
you,
week,
because as a football fan, you can't turn it off. You have to. And Kaz, it was dire, bro. Like, not even
you
trying
can,
to back.
free
It
will.
was.
I'm seeing Harry Maguire dribble out of the back here, run into no man's land, lose the ball, and Everton go on the counter, and then they'll just lose the ball.
Yeah.
And then
It didn't feel like Premier League for the
Yeah.
first 30 foot. It wasn't.
it felt like I was watching
What
on
Premier
league or
League
something.
game?
It wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a bunch of school kids, like it's comical defending. Man are just looking at the ball, watching it, bouncing, like it's schoolboy errors. I feel like United are probably the team that every team wants to play against. Like I want to play against United, and I don't even play Premier League ball. Like, I would love to play against United. Like they are the easiest team to play against. Like the easiest. So well done to them for coming back, but.
That looks disgusting, bro.
No,
It's
I
disgusting.
hear it.
Is it not
As much as the quality,
Is it not
That one was
disgusting?
bad. Like,
No,
that
it's
was
not just
bad.
that one. It's
the whole season.
majority of games are like that. And when they're up and down and disgusting.
Yeah, no, it was.
No, it
pretty-
makes me
Like, there's
sick.
not much to even say because it's like anything you say week to week. You know, certain things change. Like Arsenal, one week we could be talking about this, next week this. United is just always this. Like
It's
there's
constantly shit.
There's
fam.
nothing new to talk about. Like,
It's just a pile of shit.
like I actually thought for a second. Obviously they wouldn't, but if United got relegated, like
They should.
We can't talk about
they
them on
should.
pod. Like,
That's another we need to
They
speak
should.
about. Like the gap is getting bigger from the Championship to the Prem because the teams that came up, they're all going down.
yeah. No, that is even Burnley. I see even Marcus Edwards at
He shouldn't be.
Burnley.
How did he do that? Dude?
That's
How they
brought
made
in.
it, yeah.
I like 3
And
months
he-
ripping it
and
out.
Champions League, I don't understand how that works out.
It's money. It's money. It must be money because
And he just probably wanted to come back home. Fam.
they're Garrow coming back up.
And that's what happens, and I hate that. And I think I saw something the other day about it. Like, I think these players should just go to these Champions League teams. There's so many Champions League teams. Like, stop playing for these teams, these Man Uniteds and that are not in the Champions League. These Burnleys, these teams in the English football for more P's, and leaving these Celtics, these Lils, these man that are playing Champions League football. Like,
But-
stop doing that.
There's the other end of the spectrum. Like players like Evan Nilsson have had like success. Like I thought Evan Nilsson was good before he got his injury. He came from Porto in the Champions League to Bournemouth. Bournemouth look like they can play Europe next season.
Yeah, but he should never be there.
Yeah, it shouldn't
That's
happen.
my point.
It shouldn't happen. But the Prem money.
It's diff.
Bro.
And now Bournemouth, they might be a toxic site of affairs. I'm saying like United, Spurs, them type of teams stop signing for
Like
them.
Matthias Tell, brother.
Hey,
That
right
he
now.
didn't need you.
No, he
didn't
needs
need
to play football to up his value so he
I
can
get
get a move.
football,
He's 19.
but Tottenham.
He's doing it to get a
He's
move.
19.
No, I hate that. But like, you see what Carney did.
What?
Carney could have either a championship team or mid play. He said, "I'm gonna go Dortmund. I'm gonna play Champions League
But
football. I'm gonna play."
He's already had kind of mistakes and decisions. I don't think he ever should have signed for Chelsea from Villa. Because look at all the players at Villa now. Morgan Rogers, Jacob Ramsey. He could have been that.
But he
No,
would've
but they
been
would
one-
have sold. So they
Not
needed to
Carney.
sell. They needed
He
to
was
sell.
starting.
They needed to sell a homegrown player to beat the books in it. So one of Morgan
Wouldn't have
Rogers,
been
they bought
Carney.
They
him.
just found the dumbest person to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're like that though. Like I think that next big move, cool. I don't like, but when you're here, at a
He
big or champs club,
wasn't.
they're
He
coming
wasn't.
down.
He had. He
was the
wasn't. He
highest-
didn't have that many games for him to make that move so early on to Chelsea.
He was very highly rated though.
Yes, but
Like,
being
but people
highly
do that,
rated,
like a Barkley,
that's
a
my
Grealish, man, them
point
do
is
that.
that was an error. Because being highly rated doesn't mean you're going to get minutes at Chelsea, and that's been proven year in, year out.
Yeah, no, Chelsea on the right club. I think that was an
it's
error.
because he got, obviously they won the under-19 championship that year, and he was in the team of the tournament.
No, I get he deserved them. I'm saying he made an error into moving to Chelsea. He maybe should have done a Dortmund then.
Yeah. Fairs, but it's not always as like
It's not always as simple, though.
Like, it's
Like,
not always.
You're not-
When you're young,
People
and
ain't
you're lit,
turning down Chelsea.
Yeah,
like,
And you know,
You're
he's
young and
a
lit, you wanna
Chelsea
go
fan as
any-
well, innit? Like, his family are all Chelsea fans.
Yeah,
so
and I think you're young, lit, or home English, and a big club wants you. It's
No, but I'm just saying in comparison
Yeah.
to Tell when Tell was 19. I'm not trying to say.
Okay.
I'm just saying you're gonna make like the decision. Like
decision,
him,
yeah,
you
yeah,
saying Carney going to Dortmund now.
It's a good
being
decision.
for his project. Yeah, but I'm saying that's because he's made decisions early on.
Oh,
that
that's
have
forced his hand to be like
to
that.
not to make the
Yeah.
right decisions now.
No, fair, valid. There's been some backward. Yeah, but I think in a lot of football.
Now he
that's
just wants
something
minutes. He understands that Dortmund are going to develop me as a player. Whereas Chelsea, if you're not ready, you're not playing.
Yeah, I think Chelsea's the worst club in that to go to. I want to touch on Newcastle,
Nottingham Forest.
that was a game.
That was a great game. Like game of two halves.
Yeah.
Like first half, Newcastle after going 1-0 down on the front foot, obviously get 4 goals. Like, but that's what they're capable of. Like when they're firing, they
At
can
home,
score. Like,
especially,
yeah, especially at home. Like they can get goals for fun because Gordon Murphy running down the wings. Isaac with his runs, like you just can't track him. Bruno Guimaraes is non-stop up and down. Like they're just a good side. I like Hall at left back.
I like Lewis Miley as well.
Livramento. Lewis Miley came in, like he played well, nice finish, good goal from him. And then second half, it's like they didn't come out.
Yeah, I think
It's like they thought the
Forest-
game was done.
Isaac didn't even have a touch. Like Forest pinned them down for the whole half, and maybe should have probably got a point. Like obviously the 2 goals came late to make it 4-3, but it was a great Premier
Even
League
like
game.
the end of that game where Wilson was through on goal, and then
He didn't. Yeah, he lost the ball and then they came back. Yeah, no,
like, it just felt like a proper old
I'm
school.
proud of you, Annie, man. You watch football this week, man. I'm proud of you, man.
Car park.
Car 10
Car
minutes.
park. Car park.
What
10
about what he
minutes.
said earlier?
What is
Oh,
your
yeah,
issue with
car
what I
park.
said?
In fact, wait.
You deserve that.
Say it.
And no
Say
violence.
it.
No violence.
Say what I
is the
said.
answer.
What did I
Violence
say?
is the
What did I
answer.
say, Kat?
Violence is the answer.
Stop getting
No,
Stop trying to
about to get me.
incriminate me.
Boy up.
What the hell?
Hey, don't look at me, bro.
Boy up. What do you mean say what I said? You said it.
Yeah,
You
boy
say
up.
it here.
You want me to say
Did
it?
you say
If
it?
you tell me to say it, I'll say it right now.
I'm not saying shit.
Say it, go on.
Don't
Take
say
your
it.
phone away from the mic.
I'm not gonna say it, but
No.
Anyway, I wanted to touch on KDB
okay, yes.
because I saw a clip earlier. He said, I think after his hamstring injury, the most recent one, Cass, take your phone away from the thing, it's buzzing. He was like, I've been playing football since I was like 17 years old, and the doctor told me that my hamstring is basically like a wet paper towel.
You could tell. You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell
He
innit?
ain't got the legs anymore, man.
So, I know you don't get onto people like Hazard who retired early, but are you not seeing that?
Don't look at me, man. Don't look at me.
Sorry.
Don't look at me.
I had to. No, but I'm saying
He's using it as reference,
I'm
yeah.
using it as reference. Like, cool. People that have been playing sports since they were like at a high level from like 16, 17, and Sterling as well, because we can see that the ball has clearly left him.
Yeah.
Is this now going to be a common theme now that we're seeing players like
Wonder kids.
Wonder Kids
Yeah.
burn out by the time they get to like 33, 34?
I think it's been happening.
I think it's always the case.
Yeah, like
it's not like anything new.
Rooney, Fabregas, it happens. Neymar, like we're seeing it. Like
you're always gonna see it.
Yeah,
because mileage is mileage.
Yeah.
Like
he said 700 games. He said 700 games.
No, but I'm talking about like that amount of minutes.
Yeah,
that's
at a high level.
Yeah.
So like Vardy, he started late, so he's got a bit in the tank. You know what I'm saying?
It's the intensity.
And how
mileage is mileage
well.
at the end of the day. If you start at 16, 17. And you're accumulating all that mileage, like it's going to take its toll. Yeah, it's going to take its toll, and not everyone's like a Salah, Van Dijk, where I know they want their kids, yeah.
They're late bloomers.
They are late, but they are at the same time physical specimen. Like they like renowned, like clean diet, like no shit. Like they are like. They look after themselves to the best of their ability.
Unfit, even when they've had injury. Like
their injuries are like even Salah. I don't even recall him being injured like that unless it's like
last season was like his longest one. He had like a groin and he was
like I remember Real Madrid. That was a freak injury. Yeah. Like even Van Dijk, it was a freak Pickford injury. Like. Yeah. These men look after themselves well. Like they diet and you can see.
Yeah, no,
but it's diet. Diet's the most important
diet
thing.
is a big thing
because that's gonna impact your injuries and.
Yeah, I wanted to touch on De Bruyne, like even do expand it. Obviously, we saw how he is now, and this could probably be his last season at City. And a lot of talk because obviously he was left out against Madrid. Today we didn't know if he would start, but they were talking about a lot of people saying like. He's a Premier League all-timer. Saying he's a Premier League all-timer isn't enough. He's sitting with Zidane and them, man. This is an all-timer of the sport. I also saw another one, and it said, would you say Kevin De Bruyne is a generational talent or generational player? And generational is, I think I've seen De Bruyne's or type of De Bruyne's. Like, I think his passing and his ball carrying, there's other players who have had that. I think his goal scoring, other players have had that. But maybe all combined in one, he has that not other ones have. But I just wanted to see your guys' view. Like, would you say Kevin De Bruyne is a generational player?
I think he's an all-timer.
Is there a difference between all-timer and generational?
I feel like generational means more.
There
can't be that many generational.
What's generational? Because to be a generational player,
because Messi. To me, Messi's generational. So
I don't know why. I think young player, you were so amazing young, and then you took it throughout all your career.
Yeah, like generational is like Trent right now is not an all-timer, but he's generational.
He's a generational right back.
Yeah, but cool.
He's not a generational player. Like he's a generation for his position. And do you know how many man can pass the ball in from midfield? No, same way Trent can.
Cool. So cool. Okay, if we want to do distinguish by the position, cool.
No, you have to because he's not a generational player.
He is.
Trent Alexander-Arnold, positions aside, is not a Trent. It's not a generational player.
You have to include positions because you've never seen anyone do that.
I think KDB's got to be then because like.
Go on.
He's got to be because like when you think of the best midfielders since KDB is about, you think of maybe Kroos, Modric. Would you say those are the best midfielders of the 2010s to early 20s? He's grouped with them or just below.
But
is he not?
It depends what you like or what. Cool, like
because I know there's
Iniesta was 2014.
They're not. They're separate, man.
So that's generation.
That's generation.
Alright, cool.
Xavi and Iniesta are generational.
Iniesta's
Xavi
and Iniesta.
Busquets is generational.
Yeah.
They're all three of them.
Is Modric, Kroos generational?
Modric, I feel like he's generational.
So
Kroos,
I don't think
Casemiro's not generational.
No.
But you're thinking if Casemiro stopped playing when he left Madrid, would you say he's generational?
No.
Is Lampard?
He just know how to do a good job, bro.
Is Lampard generational?
No.
Paul Scholes.
Yeah, for me he is. The way he plays.
For me, Lampard is generational.
For me, it's about style of play.
Patrick Vieira.
Yeah, for me he is.
No.
N'Golo Kante.
Respect Patty, man.
No.
Respect Patty, man.
N'Golo Kante.
What? He's not. Wait, me saying he's not a generational player.
I know. But you said Lampard is.
I don't know about Patty.
Yeah, because tell me another midfielder that was getting 20 plus goals a season for 10 seasons in a row.
Just told you.
It's true.
10 seasons in a row, fam.
Huh?
He didn't get 20 plus.
But Makelele is not generational. He's just good.
No.
Steven Gerrard, is he generational?
Oh, but Makelele is not generational.
No.
I think
No.
so. You know what? I might rescind Patrick, maybe Paul, because I think Gerrard is generational. Because his talent is generational. So I'm gonna rescind Paul and Patrick and go Gerrard.
Wait, what are we defining as generational here? Like, no, I need to know what the. I need to know what
Is Gerrard better than KDB?
Yeah.
No. Is Gerrard better than KDB? Is Gerrard better than KDB?
Because
No.
if I had to create a football team, because Gerrard in the City team, they're exactly what it is. No, because
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not that creative.
Already.
Gerrard's not that
you
creative.
think City win more or less if Gerrard's in that team?
Less. Gerrard's not that creative.
KDB's
More, Cass.
Gerrard's not that
KDB,
creative.
but
I think he's the
KDB ball
It's
carrier.
not
Like you can say he's the best Premier
It's
League
not the
midfielder
same
ever.
role.
You could.
It's not the
KDB.
same role. It's not the same
He's
role.
top two. He's got to be top
Gerrard
two.
wouldn't be as a cam, like that role, centre mid, the most creative.
He could do that. Because he's done
those-
years
you know
with
them-
that.
He did with
he's,
Torres.
He's developed his game.
Two-man step.
Because the team. Gerrard in that City team is winning everything.
Allow me, man. If he's in badges for no reason.
I don't think.
I
I think KDB's a better ball striker than Gerrard.
Allow it, man.
I
What'd
think
you say?
KDB's got a better ball striking technique than Gerrard.
You're high again. You're high. How can you?
Go look at KDB.
He's a better passer than Gerrard.
Allow it,
Yeah.
man. No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's not. No, man. You're gonna get me.
He's the best. That one I don't know. This one
He
I
is.
think
How?
That one I'm not sure. I don't think that was right. I don't think that was right.
I watch KDB's goal catalogue, man.
Do you want to talk about goal catalogue?
No.
Man, you can't touch
Hey,
Gerrard.
bro.
Defensively, Gerrard's got that. Gerrard's got that. Gerrard's got that.
I don't want your team.
Running engine. Gerrard engine.
He's not a better passer than KDB.
Passer.
Bro, you're telling me, bro. I rate Gerrard.
I know you rate
I love
That's
Gerrard.
why it's coming from you even more, fam.
He's not a better passer than the things I've seen KDB do. The things I've seen bro.
Is this recency, DA?
Bro, I grew up watching Gerrard.
I know
If anything, there should be nostalgia.
You know what?
These are tough conversations, man.
Yeah.
Tough
Well,
conversations.
if we don't have them, who will?
But when you have someone who ain't won the Premier League, keep him out of these conversations.
What's he doing that?
You can't. I've seen this video.
What?
Kevin De Bruyne's bullshit. I've seen it.
yeah,
he
it's
scores
crazy.
great goals, but
Brother.
allow it. I've seen Gerrard on the big
I saw
stages.
Chelsea
Allow
like
it.
6 times in those videos. Every time, cutting it bang.
Bro, there's one he scored against Leicester. Bro, weak foot. I was just like, bro.
Yeah.
No, weak foot as well. No,
Yeah.
nah.
He's-
KDB is diff, man.
Oh, yeah.
Don't give a toss about his weak foot. He ain't done nothing on the international
And he's a
stage
winner.
either.
Gerrard.
Gerrard won the best Champions League ever.
What did Gerrard do on the international stage?
Allow it.
We went out in the group stage with him.
I know Frank Lampard the whole time. Like, KDB was golden generation of Belgium as well. He ain't done niche on the golden stage.
But they got to a World Cup semi. I saw.
He wasn't the best player in the Belgian team at the time, though.
He was.
Eden Hazard. Come on, phone,
He's gonna
please.
bring it to Hazard.
Yeah.
This
He
guy.
wasn't though. Hazard was.
Yeah, but I knew you only said that. You've helped.
2018 World Cup. That was their year, man.
Is that when you
Should've
scored
been.
that against
when they
Brazil?
beat Brazil?
Yeah.
I thought they would. But France were tough. 1-0 Umtiti.
Wow, no.
Semi-final.
You know them people falling
Header.
off. Yeah. Titi was bad. He's good. Then he went bad.
From Lyon, he moved to Barca.
Barca.
He was one of the most
Careers
highly
went to
touted.
die.
I know, but then
you see the goal he scored against Tottenham? Europa League.
Yeah.
Oh my! He will never
Oh
score.
my
He
God.
hasn't scored a goal like that since.
Wow, that was even at Wild Hart Lane.
Yeah.
Merchants of the week.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Let me start every week. That's
Yeah. Hey, just
a little sick. Yeah.
Just enter every
Little
every
jingle.
time. Little sound.
I'll start.
Go on.
Mohamed Kudus.
Oh, when you said Mohamed, I thought, who's Arsenal's clapping?
Oh,
You're always excited. Take a touch.
Yeah.
Red card. Gaffer, have a word.
Arsenal weren't clapping. No one
Louis
like that.
Skelly, 2 red cards in 2 games.
The first one was taken away. The first one was taken away, bro.
The second one,
That's the gun in his hand.
The second one was a red card,
second
bro.
one definitely red card. But yeah, Matt Kudus.
Alright, cool. Asensio.
Oh my God, Petty. My one's
Asensio didn't play all
scored
that.
a brace
You
and
slapped two on your head, bro.
Two on your head top.
We gave-
Head top.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you from down there, Cass. Flipping out.
Mohamed Salah.
Oh, the joke for me last season, you got to skip to the next page and see your team. Now,
Are
look.
you recycling jokes, Annie? Come on,
I
be
am.
original.
Your joke.
Get your own jokes.
Your
Annie.
joke.
Brother Annie,
See-
you're
see
better
how
than
that-
this.
see how
Get
quick
your
that
own.
fits
Come on,
I
Manchester
said
City.
2 years ago that
You said Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, Mohamed Salah, 26 goals, 25 goals, 16 assists, 11
15
goals,
assists.
11 games where he scored goals and assists, matched Messi's record, 40 goal contributions to the Prem, 50 all season.
You roll this off every week, bro.
And on
Changes,
that
man,
note,
changes.
we would like to congratulate Liverpool FC for winning the Premier League, and thank you for tapping in to another episode of
That's 'cause you lot
Tapping
didn't win it.
Merchants. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you all next week. Wish and
Push.
I play him right back, so I get busy by the touch. Line is where I'm at, you trying